Hey Stampers, Gaynor again, and you'll notice from video one that it was short and a bit blank at the end, but for some reason it filmed it in 4 parts, and yet I didn't press the button, I didn't touch anything, but when I come to take the video off, and so it missed this section out completely. So I literally added a pocket which is 9.5 by 4. You simply score the long side 1/2 inch at both ends and then glue the 2 small sides and along the bottom to create a pocket. And then this is the DSP we used here, here and here. So that's the 5 by 8 3/8. That's the 3/4 and that's the 3. So that's as far as I got when I had to go and enjoy my tea. So I think my books are resting on my space bar, so I'm hoping, fingers crossed, let me just check quickly, that it's going to be one continuous video, so it looks okay. So what I need to do is keep my books away from the computer, so I'm going to open the drawer and keep them there, apart from one. I'm just going to leave one on the side. So yeah, we've basically just added a pocket to this one. I want to do things with these leftover scraps and things before we do anything else. So I am going to fold this in half as it's 6 by 4. Make sure that's perfectly level. That's cute. And I'm going to grab out the ephemera cards. Fingers crossed it just does continue to. And I'm also going to get out some of these. Oh no, I'll do that at the end. We'll do all the bits and bobs. I just want to add some of the ephemera to these sections as well. So these are well cute. They're just so pretty, and that's on the reverse, so they all tend to be on. Now I want one that's facing this way. So if you notice, that's exactly the same, but I can trim that little blue line off and add that. But the thing is, do we want to add it so we can't see the back? Oh, I tell you what we can do. Let's trim that off. I take the thinnest little line off. I'm just taking the outer blue line. So that's all I've taken off, just those few little shards. So we're not wasting none. Let's see. You can see where the the trimmer is lifted. So that is got a perfect edging all round. But what we can do before we glue it down is go inside and cut and just leave 1/2 inch all the way around so we can see the back, and the person who gets this will be able to journal on there. So again, I'm fetching the trimmer in. Oh, boo-hoo, I don't like the trimmer, but 1/2 inch, and I'm going to come down. Let's move this out the way a sec. I like to be able to see. So 1/2 inch in, half an inch down, and we're going to cut to 5.5. turn that over, half an inch in. And we're going to cut from 5.5 to half. And then half an inch in. To 3.5. Oh yeah. I'll do that with the scissors. And then half an inch in. That way. Whoops. Half an inch in. Wow. That should have cut that out then. Look at that tiny little cling on there. I mean, it's minute. And the same on this one. Oh, just fell out. So, burnish that down. If you wanted, so those raggedy lines are on the inside, you could just fold it the other way round. So now, when we attach this card on the front, we literally got a perfect little black line, and when we open up we can still do a bit of journaling there. That's cute. So instead of me adding glue to that, I'm just going to add glue to this. Whoops. And then we can lay this beautiful little postcard on top. Don't worry if you see any glue poking out, because that will soon go. Isn't that cute? So you can still see. We could even chop that off actually if you didn't want it as a booklet, because otherwise they'd see it upside down. Or they could just even spin it round that way and then flick it back, because we've burnished it both ways. So burnish that way and then burnish that way as well, and they can, doesn't matter which way around they have it, and then they can still add a 6x4 photograph on there and on there. So that was cute, and we still got this little piece. Fabulous. All goes to the scrap. So that can be tucked in there. Just making sure my ends are together. And maybe, well, we could just add that same one there and have that in there for journaling on the back. Or add a different one. Whoops. Seize the day. That's cute. That'll do for now for that. That is our first page, our inside cover and our spine all completed. Love it. I'm loving it, I'm loving it, I'm loving it. So we'll think of something else to do on the back. So let's put the album to one side. Let's start now doing our pages. And let's not let these go to waste. So don't forget, we're only going to be decorating one side, and it doesn't matter which way round we have these because they are 8 by 8, sorry. So here's that piece we made in the first one. So I could add a pocket to there if I wanted to, but I don't really want just pockets everywhere and pockets this and pockets that. I could add a side pocket. And then oh, that's good. I'm going to trim that off to 8. And then we can have a little flap over. Yeah. So like I say, you'll need a ruler and a pencil. I'm filming, sweetheart. No probs. So we can just take that little slither off. And then what I'm going to do, I'm going to score this at 1/2 inch on the short side. See, again, we'll glue 3 sides so there's no bulk on the edges. This we can glue from this side so we don't get any of those what's wrong with that now? Oh, I've trimmed a tiny little bit too much off. Because this is going to get glued into the page. So this, you won't see any of this because 2 pages, once they're decorated, will glue together inside the book. Just makes for an easier life. So let's line this up. There it is now. That is like a fraction. Too small. Just test this. That is 8. Oh, I've come down by 1/16 of an inch. Oh, and I don't have another piece that wide. So that's perfect. Let's glue this into place quickly. Nice thin line. And I'm going to do it against this edge because it looks a little bit rough there, so Oh. Gonna give it a burnish from behind as well. Oh, I hate that. I know we're going to cover it with DSP, but I'm doing my fingers as well while I'm at it. So this is page 1. Still going to call it front and back. So we have got, that was basic black, 4 inches by 9, score long side, 1/2 inch, both ends, glue 3 sides, pocket, and then this, I did want to have that as a little flap, but I could, it's not going to be that hugely noticeable down the bottom, is it? And that comes on only by 1/2 inch though. We'll save that for something else. Definitely save that for something else. Let's see what bits we've got here. These are all 4 inches, see, except for that one. So I might even keep, you know, for these, to cover our chipboard pieces. That way they've not gone to waste either. And the width on that is, oh, that's not bad, 4 inches. That is 4 inches. Oh no, that's 3. Ah, that one's 3, that's why. Again, it's going to lolly. Glue that on there. Trim that down. Or we could even fold them over. Down a fraction, then burnish it. Mind you, we're going to have DSP, aren't we? So let's do it with DSP first. So we're not going to wreck that yet, even though it's got a big whacking crease in there. The stripe paper I want to try and keep for borders and decoration. Oh, it's not quite wide enough. Strip that off. Four inches. back at it in a minute. We can trim off the excess after we've glued it on. Or we could even wrap it round. Just put that to one side. Wrong way round. Because we don't want to see the chipboard sides. Because we're going to add another piece on the top anyway to cover the back. Only this time we're going to trim to size. Stick it down. I always get covered in it. So when we add our piece over the top, then we'll trim off. You won't see down the sides. You might see at the top and along the bottom, but trim our corners off. Look, and as I trimmed, it wrapped a little bit. We do that. So sweet, and then we can see which one's going to be best to go on the back. I suppose you could even have that. No, let's carry on with that pattern. Oh, I love them. So now we just add glue on here again, all the way to the edges. Get this one on the edge this time. Perfect. So the reason I did the hole through first was so when I come on this side I can see it to do it again. Lovely sturdy little cover behind. Throw these big pieces. So, got a gorgeous tag that'll fit in that side. And we'll cover the next one as well. Cute. We're going to have enough paper of that because let's see what we got here. We could use a piece of that. Yes, definitely. So 4 inches. Remove this section. I don't need that. Grab our glue. Again, we can give that a burnish. Oops, I can't see. We're going to burnish this around the edge. Even if we just trim off so it just hides the edges. God, my nails are so noisy. It over. Getting it all over my desk. That will get stuck down again when we do this side. So glue all the way down the edge. That over. Wow, that oozed out. Oh, it's stuck to my fingers. It's only the top bit and the bottom bit then that's not covered. Whoops. So I'm going to glue it all the way to this corner. Make sure that's right along the edge. Perfect. And we keep all these little strips. And we've got two beautiful tags. Take our paper out. Absolutely gorgeous. Ravenous. They're not going to go all the way down the bottom because we'd lose them. Maybe, I don't know. Right, let me take a look at my notes. Right, large side pocket width 2 times 6 by 4 photo marks. On top of the left pocket, on top of large pocket, 8 by 4, score along 4, 4, 2, A, 2, 3 tags, bottom marks, add ribbon, large side pocket width 2, 6 by 4 photo mat. Right, I'm just gibbering to myself now. So maybe we add, just to keep these tags on, 2 small belly bands, one at the top, one at the bottom. Let's add a piece of paper there first. Obviously don't want the same, but I don't mind a bit of that going on. Perfect. I'm just going to take a little fraction off. Need that back in a minute. Need another little fraction, I mean a fraction. And then we can add a piece in there. Perfect. Let me measure this first, so you know. 3 5/8 by 7 7/8. DSP for this piece is 7 7/8 by 3 5/8, and then we're going to need a little 1/2 inch strip. To go over the top. Oops. Maybe we could even add a strip of ribbon. Let's see what we've got. There's ziggy-zaggy in it. Now you're still going to see the black through that. I like this lovely little demon. That's quite cute. And that measures 3/8 of an inch. I'm just running it along, because I want to see a little black space at the top. So let's level straighten that off. Just say straighten it, don't we? Perfect. Perfect. Oh, that's so sweet. Straight. And then what we're going to do is add 2 little black belly bands to keep our lovely little tags in. So when someone wants to take them out, we can add some ribbon on them later as well. I don't think we've got enough space to do it like that now. So we're going to add just little belly bands either side. So those long strips, this is 3 inches wide, so I'm gonna do this about 1 inch wide. By 5 inches. Maybe 5 1/4. And then when we score this 1/2 inch either end, we should have enough to, I may have to just check, because I want to give it a little bit of give. I don't want it to be pin tight. Ah, they're only 3 inches wide. So let's do it's to 4 1/4. I was thinking they were 4 inches wide. They're 4 inches in length, 3 inch wide. So they will go like that, and they've got a little bit of a gap. So they should slide in and out okay. Let's put another gusset in there. So we've got 1/2 inch. Let's do 5/8. So it'll take up the gap. So those little these tags then fit into place. So I need to cut that a little bit longer. So I'm going to do 4 1/2 by 1 twice. Those two I want. So 1/2 inch, 5/8, 1/2 inch, 5/8 on both pieces. Because it's the pockets on the side, it's not like they're going to fall because they've got the little belly band wrapped round her. So it's got like a little gusset. So when this slots in, it's got plenty of space. And you don't want it too tight, hence the reason. So oh, come on. I was lucky. Wow. Perfect. Bone folder. So we've got the space of gorgeous tags to sit in there. pretty close to the edge like that. Shading, come on. That's it. We'll soon spring back up when we put our tag inside. Plenty of wiggle space. For some reason that one's not sitting straight. That's okay. That's okay. That's cute. So we've got a big side pocket. There's something wrong with this one. That one's got a bigger gap. Gently peel that off. I'm going to make this one a little bit tighter, but not too tight. That's better. A little wiggle space. Once it's attached inside, it'll be fine. There we go. Right, little strips of paper. 7/8. Great. Ah, see that one? That's it. About 3 1/8. About 3 1/8. So if I do those 3 inches by 7/8. So that's 7/8. Inches. I put way too much glue on, didn't I? Way too much. Less is more. Or more or less. What's up with that one? Oh well. Right. So the front pocket now, we don't need that. I want to put ribbon. And that was 3/8 of an inch ribbon. And then you need a basic black, 2 at 1 inch by 4.5, score alongside 1/2 inch and 5/8 of an inch both ends, DSP 2 at 7/8 by 3 inches. So that's for those. Now we need a flap to put this. I want to cover those out. I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to pop DSP, and then I've got some 4x4s. I'll cut that down to, let's see what 3x3 looks like. Corner to corner. Score. Attach. I'm just going to glue it. Add your DSP first. See what we've got. Saving the stripes for stripes. Oh, that's that perfect. Perfect. It's going to go in a minute, my paper. OceanBlue. They're a perfect fit. a wish on a starfish. Basic black, 1 at 3 by 3, cut diagonal, DSP, na 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 na. Perfect. Perfect. Keep that pattern going. We get 12 by 4, cut that down to 6, and we got 2 6 by 4. You could even tuck them up there as well, and then that one in there. The photo mats I'm going to be doing at the end by myself, so but you'll see them on the walkthrough. So that's a page. Oh, let's get some little chipboard pieces and see what we've got. You can pull the sticker out. Why's that one got a hole in that one hasn't? Best off doing it like that, keeps them all intact there. Little starfish chipboard cut out. Looks pretty good. So I'm going to leave that page now. I think that's, and I'll decorate those at the end. I should have done the same with, I'll try and straighten that out somehow. But there we go. There's that. You've got the tags, the ephemera, and you've got 2 beautiful spaces to add photos. And when the photo mats are out and the ephemera are out, Or you could just tuck those in there with those. They got space there for a photo as well. But you can quite easily tuck away those photo mats. She says. And have your ephemera cards tucked in. Beautiful. So there's page 1. Yay! I'm just going to check that we're still filming on the same page. We certainly are. I'm going to go and have a cup of coffee, rejuvenate my batteries, and then I'll be back. See you soon. Bye.